Time for What Are the Odds? Presented for the people by Caesars Sportsbook. Your app is ready, Emperor.
Harp and CeeLo back with us for What Are the Odds? All right, so Jets are 6-point favorites over the Bears. So does Mike White actually give them a better chance to win, Harp?
I think he does, Michelle. I think it's the right call here for a lot of reasons, but I think the coach knows that the Bears are not a good defensive team, not a good team overall. They've lost 4 in a row. What are they, 3-8 now? I think there's less chance of them losing by a quarterback just, playing, kind of managing the game, not making a big mistake. And as we've seen from Wilson, he has more of an aptitude for making a big mistake when it counts, especially in some of these low-scoring games against the Patriots we've seen. So White, I think, will go by the book. He's not going to try and be the hero, I wouldn't think. They'll let the running game take over and maybe win the game that way. So I do think he gives them a better chance of winning the game.
I'll say this. I think it gives them the potential for the better chance to win because we saw some of the things Mike White could do when he stepped in at times last year. The game against the Bengals obviously being the most obvious one where he came out of nowhere and threw for over 400 yards and they shocked the Bengals at MetLife Stadium. But I will say this as well. Last time we saw Mike White in a game that mattered, he threw 4 interceptions and a home loss to the Bills about a year ago. Now, there was some good and bad. He had the game against the Colts where he got hurt and seemed like he was cooking before he got hurt and went out of that game. So I think it's a mix. Look, the Jets the last couple of weeks asked Zach Wilson to essentially not lose the game for them, right? And they were trying to rely on the running game. The Patriots had other ideas. Bill Belichick's known for doing that. Now against Buffalo, he managed the game. They relied on the running game, and they won. You would think they would be able to do that against this Chicago team no matter who's playing quarterback. But, if I'm the Bears, I'm going to school on Mike White's tape from last year where he carved up the Bengals underneath. And all of a sudden, when teams came up and challenged him a little bit closer to the line of scrimmage, he had some trouble. So I think the potential is there for him to come in and handle the game a little bit better than Zach was doing. But by no means do I think it's a slam dunk.
It also depends on if the players want to play harder for Mike White, because like you said earlier in the show, you felt like Robert Saleh took the temperature of the team. So maybe people come out with a little bit more effort.
Well, that was part of the decision, you would think, right? Because they weren't happy with the way he handled himself in the postgame and all that. So they're fired up. But however it plays out, this is not the ultimate test for this plan, this quarterback, whatever. Beating the Bears is no great accomplishment. It's got to be what he does after that if he's going to keep this job, if Mike White's going to keep the job.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is what the team wanted, apparently. So they have every motivation to come out and play as well as they've been playing. And if the quarterback can take care of the football, there's no reason to believe they can't win this game. But like Harp said, schedule gets tougher after that. That's really when the pressure, I think, gets amped up on Mike White, and we'll see what this offense can do.
And if all else fails, they have Joe Flacco. All right, Chris, Harp, thank you guys so much for the time.